Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hills of Tuscany. The last episode we got our fields ready, got them fertilized, planted, things like that. We got our greenhouse up and running, so we're producing tomatoes and strawberries and all the good things. Before I start this episode, I just want to let you guys know that I've changed some video settings in my recording software. So if you guys think this is better quality than previous recordings, then let me know and I can make tweaks or leave it as is. But for this episode, I'm thinking I want to get some more land, but obviously we don't have the money. I want to avoid getting loans as much as possible, but I have this leased land. Now, I was looking at field 9, which is just over the hill here. It is sorghum, so we can harvest it, and it is ready to harvest. So there is this mile as well, this field just here, which is ready to harvest. However, the lease cost is quite a lot. It's $5,000 per day. So I'm probably going to lease field 9. Obviously we have all these other ones to lease as well, but I'm going to lease field 9. Actually, we might not have enough money. Did it work? I don't know if that worked or not. But we also have a trailer which is full that we need to sell the wheat. So we will go ahead and get rid of the wheat unless we hire a bigger trailer, which could be an option. It may actually do us good to hire something a bit bigger. So I might look at problem is the head is not gonna be able to reach over the side. Might get something smaller, something. I mean, this could be good. That could work. We do need a dolly for that though. That's probably not going to work now that I think of it. I might go something like this and just pray to God that the header can reach over the side of it. So we're going to lease this, and we will go and pick it up from the store. And we might have to take a small loan, like a very, very small loan, just to get our money so we can lease this farmland. But for now, we'll head over to the store and pick up our new trailer that we're borrowing, and then we'll get on to harvesting this sorghum field. Okay, while we are here, we're going to service our tractor because it is starting to shut down, giving us lots of error codes. So we will chuck on this and then head back to the new lease that we got. Leasing land it can be quite expensive, but I think at this stage of the game, the income that we get from the lease crop and things like that is worth it, because we are quite limited with the income sources at the moment. So we'll head back to the leased land, get the harvest underway. We'll also get rid of some of the wheat that's left in there in the other trailer, and then we will get into it. So where am I heading? This way. Oh, traffic in the way. Okay, let's head back. Okay, this is the land that I'm going to lease. So I need to take a very, very, very small loan. So I do have, this is the loan I was talking about at the start of the game that I couldn't find. So I'm going to take a loan for nothing. I can't take it. Damn it. I'm going to, what can I do? I can use this. I can't borrow anything. Little frustrating. Well, a lot of frustrating. I might have to sell something actually, just to get this thing going. What am I going to be able to sell? I mean, it sells for 35,000. I might just have to sell this guy. I know it's not great, but we do have our bigger tractor. Alright, we'll sell that guy, and we'll get into leasing number 9. There we go. So now we lease this land. So I need to get rid of this somehow, somewhere. Are there any sell points? The sugar mill. I need to check to see where I can sell wheat. Farmers market, grain mill. Let's have a look. Farmers market's here. That's way out of the way though. I might just have to dump it on the grounds maybe and pick it up later on. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the header over there, get it started, and then like I'll empty this wheat into the trailer that we have over there. Then while this is going, I will then drop the wheat off to some sort of sell point while this thing is filling up again, and then that'll sort itself out. I'm hoping it works that way, but we'll head to the field and get harvesting, or empty the box and then get harvesting. Okay, we got our worker going here, so we need to go back to the tractor and get rid of this tiny little bit of wheat that we've got. Probably go to farmers market, most likely. That'll probably be the easiest, I think. So we'll take this over to the farmers market, get rid of it. It won't be worth hardly anything, but just for the sake of getting rid of it, and then we'll come back and get onto the harvest. Okay, pulling up back at the field now. Let's check out how the header's going. So he's 60% for one lap. So there's going to be quite a lot of unloading in this field. It is only a small header, but no doubt it'll take time, but we've got time at the moment. As long as we get this field done by the time it turns midnight, then we'll be okay. I'm pretty sure we should be fine. It's 38 minutes of work, so should be okay. Let's have a look real quick at some prices for sorghum. 2,000 at the moment. Where are we? September. So it's only going to get better. January is the time to sell. So I might time lapse this whole thing. I'm not totally sure yet. It is going to take quite a while, especially when this guy goes so slow. Poor head is struggling. It is quite a big field, so I might just jump cut. I'm not sure yet. You guys will know before I do. So let's get this thing harvested. Actually, what we might do, while this guy's going ahead and doing his thing, let's have a look at what we have got. Some big contracts. Field 103, where's that? It'll be down here somewhere, right? This one, a big one, massive field. I might take this contract. Where are we here? And just borrow the items, because it is quite a lot of money for that. So we'll borrow that, and we'll get this sorted. have to borrow his tractor, quad track, to do it. But easy contract to get some money. So we'll go ahead, get this guy set up in a paddock. It's a big one, 103. Take quite a while. But it will sort itself out. Grain tank is full on the header, which is expected. We'll get this guy up to field 103 and then we'll head back and unload the grain tank for our worker. Okay, back at the farm now. Our plowing contract is underway. We need to go and unload this guy. Gonna get quite a lot of sorghum off this, which is gonna be good. I might have to sell it straight off the field because I have nowhere to store it. It's quite likely. Am I in the right position? No, I'm not. This is a dolly trailer. There we go. Okay, he's happy. We'll just unload the water back to the plants. We'll check these guys while we're here. Yep, we are filling up with all kinds of good stuff. Heaps of fertilizer and seed. Okay. Good things. Good things. Old mate's ploughing away, doing his thing. That's good. This is a big field for a little harvester. It'll get better though. Just take time.
You know who made it.
Okay, good morning everyone. So we've got that big sorghum field harvested, and I sold it straight off the farm. As you can see, we paid quite a lot in lease and machinery costs, things like that. So our work is still going good with the ploughing. He'll go and do his thing. My head is still over here. We're going to take this back to the farm. Actually, I could probably just leave it over here, honestly. We won't be needing it for quite a while. So this field is all done. The yield, I mean, it wasn't great. I believe after sorghum, do we need to plough? I really hope not. So it needs weed. weeding, obviously. It doesn't need plowing, which is good. So, what we can do is get started on the next crop here. So, I might spray the weeds out as is. They're only small. Actually, I might just get into planting straight up. So, what can we plant now? We got wheat, barley, canola, oats, oilseed radish, alfalfa, grass. This might be a grass crop. Because we're only leasing it, we don't want to put too many real big crops in here. So what we'll do is we will grab the tractor with the seeder. Oh, also, before I forget, I need to take soil samples. So we'll take the gator back to the farm, hook on the soil sampler, and take some samples of our lease field. We'll be able to charge it out to the client that we took samples and we're looking after the field. So we will hook up the soil sampler and then go and sample the field so we know exactly what we're working with. I'm not quite sure whether that harvest will be a jump cut or whether it will be a time lapse. Given it was quite dark when we did the harvest, I'm not sure whether you'll actually be able to see anything. I've got a mod installed called Relight, which revamps a lot of lighting in the world and on the map, so you might not actually be able to see much. I know it makes the game look really good, but oh god, I've had a sorry, I had a notification come up and it kicked me out of the vehicle. Okay, that's alright, look out for the trees. So as I was saying, the Relight mod, it makes the game look a lot better with the lighting. Really removes a lot of glitches and makes it look a lot better. But in a result of that, the nighttime looks very dark, as it should. It's nighttime, there's no light. So I'm not sure whether you guys will actually be able to see what's going on, so I haven't decided whether that'll be a jump cut or whether it will be a time lapse just yet. You guys will obviously know when you watch the video. But for now, we are going to grab the soil sampler and go and sample the field to know exactly what we're working with, so then we can then get things sorted for the next planting. As I mentioned, it'll probably just be a grass field to get some silage going. So once we get cows and things like that, we'll have some grass to feed them, and then the income off the silage will also be a good piece of income from that as well. Okay, so we'll zoom around the field, get the samples done. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, there we go. You can see on the map the area that it's sampled. So we'll go around real quick and then we'll have a look at what sort of ground we're looking at. I'm hoping it's good ground. The lease price was pretty good, so I'm not sure what sort of ground we're going to work with, but we'll have a look once we've finished sampling to see what sort of ground that we've got here on our lease. Okay, last sample has been taken. We can send them away. Fold up the sampler. Shouldn't take too long and we'll get the samples. While we're waiting on that, we can turn the lights off on that. Okay, samples are analysed. Let's have a look at what we're working with. So silty clay and loam. pH, it isn't too bad. Nitrogen is down a lot, but that's expected. The pH isn't too bad. I might not even have to... I mean, I could spread some lime on it. So I'm going to, straight off the bat, just start planting. I don't think I'll lime this field because the pH is already pretty good. Oh god, and now I'm stuck. Okay, so as I was saying, because the pH and nitrogen, the nitrogen is just fertilizer, which obviously we have in our seeder, which should be fine. The pH, which is lime, it does need some work. We have some weeds growing in there that we need to spray as well. So I might not lime it because the pH level is 6. I don't know if it's kilogram per hectare or... yeah, kilogram per hectare, and the target's 7. It's not that low. so it's not going to affect yield as much as what it possibly could. And being a grass field, it's not going to be too badly affected. So what I'll do is I'll set this guy up in the field. I want to select grass, and I want to set up a course play for this guy. Create a job. Let's go 2 headlands. Generate the coursework up and back. We want to save this as seeding. Oh god, just knocked over. And now, first waypoint. This guy should be on the move. There we go. Sweet as. So that guy's going to do his thing. I'm hoping we have enough fertilizer and seed in there to get this field done. I'm hoping. We'll just check real quick. Apparently this guy's blocked by an object which is invisible by the look of it. I think it was just probably traffic, I would say. And of course traffic disappears once you tab away from them. So we want to go nearest waypoint. You'll just go from there. Okay, he's happy doing his thing. We have missed a little bit, but it'll still pick it up as complete. So this guy's seeding away, all happy. We got some grass going, which is good. Good stuff. So I'm gonna let this guy go. This one will certainly be a time lapse. You can actually see what's going on. And yeah, once we finish this, we'll look at some sort of boom spray to get the weeds controlled on our other fields. And then we need to go and check our greenhouses as well. But for now, this guy's happy. We will let him go.
You know who made it.
Field is all planted now. There are a couple little spots that I've missed, or the worker missed, but that should be fine. So we're all planted with grass now. That'll give us a good good harvest for silage. So I'm gonna leave the planter up here because I don't feel that we need it, and then the header can stay just there. So we're not going to do much else with this field. I don't really want to spend too much time on it. I know it needs rolling and things like that, but we can probably do that at a later date. It'll probably need spraying for weeds as well. Again, we can do that at a later date. I'm not too worried about that just at the moment. So what I'm going to do is take the gator and going to go and drop the soil sampler off and do a little bit of a crop inspection in the fields that we already have. Also, we got to get rid of that wheat too, so that can drop there. Yeah, so our triticale and oats have started germinating. There are a bit of weeds through there, so we'll have to spray them out at some point. It doesn't look too bad, but there definitely are some weeds in there. So I'm going to take the gator and not destroy too much crop. I have got crop destruction on. Maybe the wheels are a bit too small to destroy crop and it's not heavy enough. But I'm going to go and check on the productions, the greenhouses, to see where we're at with them. And then we'll make a decision on what we're going to do, whether we start spraying or whether we get onto something else. So I'll see you guys over at the greenhouses. Okay, just pulling into the yard here. I'll go and hook up to the water tank and just get rid of the rest of the water that's in there while we're here. That flatbed will be used to get rid of the pallets once they spawn. So load this up. Oh, it's empty already. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it hooked up for when we need to start filling up again. Okay, so we do have some things going on. We do need some more fertilizer, so that'll be next episode. We'll bring some more fertilizer over and load it up. We should have some pallets to sell by then. Yeah, good stuff. Nice little side bit of income going on. Okay, so in the next episode we will probably roll this field. I don't want to do it right now. We will finish his contract. He'll be done by the time we start next episode. We'll get on to spraying some weeds out of our other fields that are going at the moment. We'll take some things back to the yard, tidy the place up a little bit, and then we'll possibly look at leasing some more land, depending on what payments we've got coming out with our loan and our lease payments and things like that. But we'll see how we go. If you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more farming sim content. I'll see you guys in the next one.